Okay, so this is not the exact pattern piece as the alphabet pillow, but it's the same concept and it applies to the bow that's on the classic dress, for the kids' classic dress. So I actually had this ready because I'm working on a classic dress right now, but the pattern process or the process of putting this together is exactly the same. So that's what I'm going to show you. So I have my tube stitched. Okay, so pretend that this is the opening of your R pillow, right? And then you've got your other side here that has to align the right side to the right side, and these have to go together to make one long continuous tube-like piece, which is the same, you know, as the same for this bow as it is for the letter R pillow. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take, this is the piece, just pretend this is the piece that's attached to the R, okay? This is the piece that's stuck on, right? You can't move it. But this is the loose piece, the piece that you haven't stitched down yet. So you're gonna take that end and you're gonna twist it around, like one full rotation. Okay, so here, I'll do that again. One full rotation of twisting. So we're gonna go all the way around. Okay, all right, now, so that's twisted, one full rotation, and now we're going to open this up, and now we're gonna stick the right sides together. Okay, so we're gonna take the loose end, this is the fixed end to the R, this is the loose end. We're gonna stick them together like this. So this is the right side, this is the right side, and we're gonna put them together right at the seam line. And I'm going to pin, you can clip if you prefer, but I actually prefer pinning, so I'm gonna do that. Okay, and then just pin all the way around. And hopefully you left that opening for turning and for stuffing and everything. It's probably actually bigger than an inch, but you're just gonna pin all the way around in this circular fashion. So it's gonna be all like loopy and twisty, that's okay. The twist is actually what makes it turn properly when you turn it right side out. If you didn't have that twist, you would end up with a really wonky piece. So that's why you have to do that twisting thing I'm talking about. This is the same process as a sleeve lining. So once you master this, you'll be able to make lined sleeves and stuff too. Just gonna keep pinning until I've pinned everything, all of my rights together. Okay, so now you end up with this like really wonky looking nest of fabric. That's really the only way I can describe it. But what you're gonna do is all the way around this pinned area, you're going to stitch at a 1/2 inch seam allowance, okay? But you're gonna leave that opening, so just make sure you backstitch an opening there, because that's, you're gonna slip stitch that at the end. So just stitch all the way around. It is gonna get a little awkward, but you should be able to get all the way around it, okay? So go and do that now. Okay, so I stitched that tube all the way around because for this bow that I'm making, I needed to go all the way around, but you should have left at least an opening here, a gap. So what you're gonna do is now through that gap, flip everything right side out. So my gap is in a different spot just because this is a bow and not a pillow, but same concept applies. So just flip everything right side out on your pillow right now.